Welcome to the fucking Cvnty Carnival, bitches!
It's giving cunt, and don't say too much, okay?
Don't say too much.
Please don't.
Best believe, don't say too much.
We will.
Okay.
We will say too much.
Girl, stop talking. All the shit that people are thinking but not saying. I'm not even like drunk. I've just been like drinking. Does my podcast offend you? Men, if you're listening, I apologize in advance. Women, hey bitches, are you ready? Are you still talking? Girl, stop talking. Hi. Happy fucking Monday, baby! Welcome to my birthday event. I am here. We have a confessional set up for the people. And we're just going to do some random questions. I wish all of you guys could be here for my birthday, but in a sense, you really are going to be because this shit is about to get wild. My friends are going to be out here. They're going to be fucking roasting me. They're going to be answering crazy questions. They're going to be sharing their own sex life, dating, relationship experiences. And I just really wanted to like make a collaboration of my party in a way that you guys could be here and see it and just have fun and partake in the whole environment. So thank you for listening, and let's just fucking get into it. Let's go.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome to our TED Talk.
Here we are, and we're ready to talk a lot of shit. This one says, "Who's getting the most fucked up, and why?"
You know what's so funny? So when I read this earlier, I was like, every single time we've played this game, we always say like Jasmine or like you, and then I end up being the most fucked up.
And you pass out. But I don't feel like that's really. Well, maybe it. I mean, you can answer that question better than I can. I feel like that's more because like you're just trying to sort of do what you need to do to continue to party. So you give yourself a little power nap. Yeah, because when we were at EDC,
I did
napped,
and then I went out.
And then you woke up, and you were up all fucking night long.
I was up longer than everybody else.
Literally, longer than the fucking rest of us.
Not even going out. So maybe that's right. I was right. Jasmine was the most fucked up.
You just, but I do remember when we were in the RV, and like you slept on the bench right there, like, and we're all, fucking raging and whatever, and you're just passed out, and you can just sleep in your own. Who I think is getting the most fucked up and why? I'm gonna say Chance.
Nah.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Why do you think him?
Because he's having all these heart-to-hearts with everybody, and I feel like that exposes exactly what people do when they get too fucking fucked up.
That's when you know you're like right on the edge of blackout.
Yeah, you're just like telling everybody how much you love them and appreciate them, and all of these like backstories about you and how they met and all that shit. So Chance, it's you. You're getting too fucked up.
We'll see at the end of the night.
We're gonna fucking see at the Cvnty Carnival. Stay tuned.
Who is getting the most fucked up and why? I think Zach is going to get the most fucked up today because he threw this party for Tatum and it looks really awesome, and I think he's ready to let loose.
Look in that camera. You have to look in this one.
This camera.
Hi.
I am Felice.
Jazzy!
And Josephine.
And we're at the fucking Cvnty Carnival, motherfucker. Anyway.
Okay, so serve cunt.
First card.
Oh, this is a good one.
Share your most wild memory with Tatum. Oh. You go first.
Well, she was working the pole on the party bus, of course. I just met her, yeah. So she was working the pole, and then her ass was in my face. So obviously I was like, oh my God, a big butt. And then so I was like, get it,
and
Tatum.
Naturally, right, we become best friends after that.
Yeah. Big butts unite. Love her.
Unite.
Oh, yeah.
Unite.
You.
What is your most wild memory with Tatum?
My most wildest memory would have to be when we were in Vegas and we went to a strip club together.
Oh!
And a stripper hit me in the face.
Wait,
and
what?
Tatum Yep, Tatum had my back, and
She was giving cunt.
She saw the whole thing, and she a drink in her hand, and she threw it at her face, and she actually got like. She actually got.
We
kicked
love
out.
a bitch.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I feel like I'm
Allegedly.
not even like explaining this.
The
story.
allegation. No, we love it, but everything
She
is
actually got held out in a
You don't really know
headlock.
what happened.
She got held out in a headlock by security because she backed me up after seeing me get hit in the face by a stripper.
No, we love
There's
her.
actually many stories I can say.
Oh,
about
damn.
this, but
That was a pretty wild trip.
I love that.
That was a good
That's
one.
pretty wild
What about
story.
you?
Okay, so we went to
How old are you?
to be determined. We went to this desert rave out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I mean,
You fucking told me about this.
there was a lot, allegedly,
Allegedly.
of
That's just standing.
things to consume.
The allegations.
And so we were, riding around with our friends, raving in the middle of the fucking desert in like 120-degree weather. And we're talking to each other saying stupid shit. And she goes, rave. That's a funny word. Rave. And I said, yeah, rave. That is a funny word. And, we're going to do one more.
We love Tatum.
We do.
She's one of our besties.
She is one of our besties.
She's a fucking amazing
I was
person.
about to say she's a good man.
Bitch, please.
but,
you better be joking.
LGBTQIA+.
Woo!
We
love you.
What's Tatum's biggest red flag?
Oh my god.
If they aren't fun, if somebody's boring, or they can't shake their ass.
What about
yes. I'd have to say the red flag is when someone can't maybe be themselves. Like, I don't.
you? That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's actually a really good one.
She likes it when people likes it when people can be themselves. So
Yeah.
she makes that known.
I would say my answer is she's a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, she is a bitch. Her biggest red flag, I would say, I think, on a real note, giving people a lot of chances and, kind of giving people the benefit of the doubt and, sort of letting them try to kind of
Wait.
prove themselves over and over.
Tatum, we love you.
We love you, bitch.
Happy birthday. And then
Happy
serving
birthday!
cunt. And my other
Okay, so what is Tatum's biggest red flag? If you wear socks when you sleep, that is a big red flag. Or when you sleep with the door open. Because, when you sleep with the door open, there's always, a chance, somebody could be, staring at you through the door when you wake up and, it's just so scary. Tatum sleeps with the door open. She sleeps with socks on. All big red flags to me. All big red flags. We could name some other flags, but, to me, those are some big red flags. If this was a reality show, who here would be the villain and why? Okay, so honestly, I think Chance would be the villain, mostly because his makeup is just too good. No, have you ever seen, what's the one movie? It's, she, comes through a portal into New York. She was, a princess, and there's, a villain. Enchanted. Dude, that villain's makeup is fire. Every single movie that I've seen, the villain's makeup is always usually really good. So I feel like Chance has got to be the villain. That's it. Chance has got to be it. I feel like I might have to skip this card because I can't fuck, marry, kill with my boyfriend, and then so we're gonna skip this one. I'm just gonna do them all.
You're gonna do it. Hell yeah. That's what I need you for a video. So
Edit this.
we're gonna need to cut. We're gonna need to cut this part out because I need Bad Girl Riri for the video.
Yeah, bad girl. Okay, let me get in here.
Girl, we are here. We are queer.
Well, welcome to the party, girl. Okay, we're gonna do the first question.
I like this one. If this was a reality show, who here would be the villain and why? I'll let you go first.
Jasmine would be the villain.
Okay, why?
Because she's in her villain era. She is ready to fucking rumble, honey. She is the villain and she is ready to make a statement. Period.
Okay, I think Chance would be the villain.
For what?
Well, I mean, you're the gayest of them all. You have the gay
Does
slay
being
on your
gay
side.
equate to villain?
Well, girl, the comebacks come
Girl.
quick. I think you would get in here on your own and you'd be like, oh, my hair. You'd be like, listen, I have some shit I gotta tell you right now, and this is exactly what's about to go down.
And I will be coming back in here on my own later on. So
Okay.
just wait for that.
Who's getting the most fucked up and why?
Should I say it?
What?
Sky is getting the most fucked up. I don't know why, but he is
Litty titty?
figgity fucked up, honey. Figgity fucked up.
I'm gonna say Jasmine's getting the most fucked up because I see the drunkenness in her eyes.
You do?
Girl,
I
I'm
feel
like,
like she's not that drunk.
girl, I'm like, she starts throwing those fucking hands. She's like dancing. It's over. It's
Okay.
over. Okay, you want to
Slay.
pick one? You pick one.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Share your most wild memory with Tatum.
Girl.
Should I share it?
I think so.
We
so
were.
this one time, what had
I think
happened was
you know what? I think that this is what brought us the most together. Honestly,
trauma. Being the peep show, the unsolicited peep show of 2023. Okay, you tell them how you found this guy at the bar.
I didn't find him. He found you, and he was
No.
Yes,
He was. How'd you get his number?
girl, because he wanted to hang out with you.
Well,
There were two guys that were on Tatum like a fly on shit, honey. Okay.
yeah.
One of them wanted to go to his house, and I was like, "No, you're not going there." Then the
Not
other one
doing
was
it.
like, "Well, why don't you?" Because I couldn't go there. He wouldn't let me go, but he
Oh
only
my
wanted
god.
you to go.
Okay, yeah. And then we went home, and we were like, "Okay, we're gonna be good. We're not going anywhere."
Wait, did we go to your house first?
Yes, we did. And then you're like, "Should we go out?" He's texting me, and I was like, "No, I don't think so." Like it's
So
already
this is a different
2:30,
guy. There was one guy that wanted her to go to his house,
and he was low key
but he
homophobic.
wouldn't want me to go. And so I told her, no, she's not fucking going.
Well, no, we said gladly, fuck you and fuck off.
Figgity fuck you and fuck off.
Figgity, fuck you.
So we went back to her house, but this other guy that was also on her like a fly on shit
I don't
was
even
texting
remember
me
talking to him.
and was telling me, hey, come to my house. Like, we can all hang out, whatever. So we went over there.
We did.
And
It was far. We literally went into like the deepness of Queen Creek and we had no idea. Everybody always thinks the after party is it. And then you go to the after party and you're
And
like,
it's fucked up.
what is going on?
It's like actually fucked up every time.
So back to the question, most wild story. Why is this story wild?
Because we were getting ready to leave. I was putting my shoes on and I said to Tatum, I said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
No,
we have
no.
to go.
Wait, he said, he was like, looked at us and he was like, so are you gonna fuck or what? To me. And I looked at him and I'm like, I look at Chance and Chance is like, that's when you said it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we have to go.
I'm like, no, we're not gonna
And then
fuck.
he came in front of the front door and dropped his pants and he was like, if you both don't suck my dick right now.
Wait, he said that?
You don't remember that?
No.
He dropped his pants in front of the front door.
No, I know, and I put my hands up and I was like, I am
know
not
you
looking-
did, but I did, and I was like,
you were like,
I was like,
the way that
right here, girl, right here.
dropped.
And I told him straight up, I said, if you don't let us leave, I'm literally going to go onto your balcony and make a motherfucking scene.
It was crazy.
So he let us leave, and
Yeah,
then we
he
got
did.
downstairs, and we
Yeah.
were in the parking lot, and then we heard footsteps.
And he tried to follow us out, and then, girl,
He
we were
was-
so drunk.
All I
We
remember,
couldn't even figure
all I remember
out how
was
to get-
him fucking booking it towards us. Girl, the way that I ran faster than I've ever ran in
And
my
then next
fucking
thing
life.
we know, it's fucking daylight, and then we're like, where? Where did we go? What just happened?
We ran
Anyways,
across train tracks and ended up at some fucking Mormon church.
I think it was like a preschool or something.
Was it?
I think so.
Girl,
Anyways.
the story is wild.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
A B C D.
that
F,
is
G.
my ABCD.
We
We
gotta go.
gotta go on to the next.
I'm Elle, and this is Chris. What is your worst dating experience and why?
Worst dating experience. My worst dating experience is probably when I ended up going on a blind kind of date where I was at the bar sitting there and it smelled like corpse. It smelled like corpse. So bad. So bad. And even the waitress looked at me like she could smell it. As she walked in, everything looked normal, everything's good, but it smells like death. And so I'd say that's probably it. You know, you just smell like death.
It's important to smell good.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like
Take a shower.
She'd been taking liberties at the morgue. It was pretty fucking bad.
My worst dating experience is one time a guy asked me out on a date, and he was an hour late, so I already ate. We went and got sushi. I got a water, and we got one roll, and we split it. And I told him I didn't want to hang out again, and he said, "Wow, what a waste." That's all I got today, folks.
It's the best friend gang. Here we are. Okay, Rhiannon, why don't you just hit us with the first one?
You know, I feel like this one's against me, so we're just gonna skip that one.
I already answered that one anyways.
I think tonight maybe it might be a different scenario.
Who?
Who's getting the most fucked up and why?
Girl, I already said Jasmine. Okay,
So
you
funny,
go.
Because I feel like every time we've ever gone to like a festival,
We
or
say
a
Jasmine, and then you're the first one to pass out. If you know, you fucking know. Here's the thing. Like, who's the drunkest versus who passes out first? Kind of two different things. Who do you think is going to be the most fucked up? Now that we know. I changed my answer. Sky.
you copied me.
Sky is the most fucked up. You can see it. He's like the biggest storyteller ever, and he literally has a full story for every conversation.
Yeah, like we said, golden retriever. What's something you wish Tatum knew?
Okay, you tell me. That's for everyone else. I can't answer that one, girl.
You can't say what you wish you knew.
What do I wish I knew? I wish I knew how to create boundaries for myself when I started dating. Because, girl.
Okay, you ready to what I'm going to tell you?
Go. I was not supposed to be here for this question.
Just because I feel like
In the real best friend manner. Okay, go.
I feel like it has been a common denominator more recently, and I really want you to like not fall into this mindset of like you are this person.
Okay.
I wish that you knew how amazing you were because like I think I've continued to see year after year, especially the last couple years, that people have really taken your friendship and your kindness for granted. And I know that like you might not admit this, but I think that sometimes you almost think believe it sometimes.
Yeah.
And it sucks because like that's not who you are, you know. And I do want you to know that like no matter whatever projection somebody puts onto you, you are always the most kindest, honest, open, and truest friend to the end. And I want you to never forget that because like there's a lot of cruel people out there. We all go through a lot of fucked up shit, and I just don't want you to change who you are as a person. So I want you to know that because like when I saw this card, I was like, I know it's probably gonna be like in your feels type thing, but like
that's so
nice.
Honestly, my mind was like, oh, I'm gonna be roasted right now. I'm like, what red flag is she about to say?
Oh, don't worry, I got some roasted in here for you.
No, that's really nice. I mean, it's crazy because like I really do, and I feel like I've learned so much in the last couple of years just about myself and how I react in certain situations. And like I do really feel like I have tried to put my best foot forward and like be there for people and like look at like be self-aware and look at the other side of things and really put myself in other people's shoes, but also while like setting boundaries and being okay with like this is something that I'm not okay with, which is hard for a lot of people. But sometimes you're in these like relationships or these conversations or arguments and you feel crazy. And I think that's how I feel all the times. I'm like, I'm like, is it me? Am I the drama? I'm like, girl, I know I'm dramatic, but I'm like, I think I'm a good person. Damn. So no, I really do appreciate that. That was very nice. For real.
You gotta
For real.
hear it sometimes. You know?
Okay, let's do a chaotic one.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
Bow, bow, bow.
Worst dating experience and why?
Oh my god. I feel like I've shared a lot of these already. The worst dating experience. If you listen, you know. I remember there was this one time that I guess I haven't shared this part of the story. Okay. So I had just left my most toxic, crazy relationship. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. And I was so depressed, like high anxiety, depression, down. We lived together at the time.
Yes, we did.
I literally, to give some context, I lost 20 pounds in 21 days. In 3 weeks, I lost 20 pounds. Crazy. And I remember, like, everyone always tells you, like, oh, just say yes to the thing, right? And I was like on Tinder, whatever. There was some guy, I think he DM'd me. He's like, you should come out. I'm here for the weekend. I didn't want to go because I was just like in the thick of it. But I was like, I should say yes to the thing. I end up going. I get there. He tells me how hungover he is. I was so depressed. I wasn't even drinking. I was drinking water. And he was talking about how he like went out the night before and he was so hungover that he felt like he had to throw up. And he's like, if I keep drinking this water, I'm not going to, I can make myself puke. And then goes to the bathroom to try to make himself puke. Girl.
Wait, why have I never heard about this story?
This happened like, he did this 2 or 3 times on the date. And then you know what he orders? He orders the hot wings. And I'm sitting here like, you're literally going in the bathroom to make yourself puke and you're ordering hot wings. I'm like, ugh. Disgusted. So then he was like, oh, he came out. Well, I almost had it. I was almost there. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm just kind of feeling a little uncomfortable. He goes in the bathroom to puke and I left. I'm like, I had no drink. I had no food. I just had a water. And I said, girl, peace out. Literally left. And I got a DM being like, wait, where'd you go? I was like, I'm no longer interested. I don't even think I said anything. I think I just ghosted him. And you know what's so funny?
He doesn't deserve a response after that.
Girl! And what's so funny is like a couple weeks went by and he's like, give me one more chance.
He's lucky you didn't block him. I would have blocked him right away.
You throwing up on the fucking date. Okay, you go. What's your worst dating experience?
Worst dating experience. You know what's so funny? I feel like I've been asked this question quite a bit. And I don't feel like I really have a bunch of them, but like I feel like my worst dating experience is when my boyfriend tried to tell me that my best friend, who I lived with at the time,
I was like, where's this going?
a terrible person and she was manipulative and toxic and that I shouldn't hang out with her even though I lived with her.
Girl, what about my boyfriend at the time saying that we were secretly lesbian lovers? And that's why we lived together. He's like, oh, so like you guys have had a threesome? You're obviously gay for each other. That's why you live together. I'm like, okay, wow, that's
These men just be
crazy.
jealous because we're hot chicks and they can't handle
Girl, and they're so insecure. That's why. Share your most wild memory with Tatum.
So Tatum was on this first date with this guy, and we decided to go out to the bar together. With this guy
Not
on her
him.
first date. And I can't even remember like how she met this guy, but I remember we went to the bar and we were all like drinking like pretty heavily. We were at what's that bar that you used to work at?
Dos Gringos.
We were at Dos Gringos, so all the way in Mesa.
Dude, I'm
And we lived in
dead.
Tempe, so we
I already know what you're gonna say.
all the way back to Tempe. and I
Who was
remember-
that? What was his name?
I cannot remember his name.
I don't even remember his face, but I know where the story's going. Okay, go, go, go.
Yeah, but I remember. So we get home and we're like in this Uber, and this dude is like acting kind of funny.
He's
And
like, I'm gonna throw
We get
up.
out of the car, and he's like, I'm gonna throw up. And I was like, no, you're not.
Not here.
And Tatum was like, I was like, no, you're not. He like,
She's
runs
doing
up
wait. She's like, you're not gonna go in our house and throw up. And we lived on a second story at the time. She's like, you're not gonna throw up in our house. I'm not opening the door. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was important context. He's like, I need to throw up. And I was like, well, you're not throwing up in our house. So he runs up our stairs. And like we have like a balcony right before you get to our door, and he like goes over the balcony and just like projectile vomits all down the fucking flight of stairs. And just like onto our neighbors.
It was like a scene from The Exorcism, girl. And then she was so fucking mad. She was like, "You're not coming inside." She's like, "I don't give a shit. You're not coming inside. Like, that sucks to suck, but you're not coming in here."
That would have been all over our floor.
Girl, I cannot. It was literally like a scene from a fucking
Literally,
movie.
The Exorcist. Like, imagine like the Exorcist scene when she's like vomiting all over the bedroom. Like that
No,
was this
it
dude.
ain't it.
All over the second story.
Do you hear my
Hello?
Do you hear my voice?
This is Patrick.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Okay, Felice, hi.
Hey,
I have
you know what?
what?
Welcome.
Okay, yeah. Are you gonna interview
Welcome.
me?
Welcome
To the
we're not
girl-
even
to
recording.
the-
Are we recording?
We're
I don't think-
recording.
because I stopped when me and Rhiannon.
No, it's going.
Okay, welcome to Girl Stop Talking
Podcast.
Here I am,
Girl.
co-host and also founder of
Founder my ass.
of the podcast.
No.
And you're welcome. For any and all content is
Felice's.
part of Hernandez and
Fe-
company. Thank you so much for being here today.
Right, the Feliz
And-
Navidad
And
of them
I
all.
have my guest.
Tatum, Zoe,
Tatum is the guest.
and I'm the guest
And
here.
I'm the founder. And so here we go. So
Hold this,
so
Miss running the show.
the co-host is trying to figure out.
Okay, Felice, I want you to answer. Well, you
Okay.
probably already answered this one, but I want you to say it to my face.
Okay, I'll say.
What's my biggest red flag?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did answer this. So I said, well, at the beginning, I said, Tatum's a bitch. And then after that, I said, her biggest red flag, I would say, is how you give people too many chances.
Girl, Rhiannon literally said the same thing.
Yeah, well, Rhiannon copied me. I am the OG.
I'm
No,
dead.
So I
I'm
said that. I
dead.
said exactly that.
Girl, I'm over here thinking my friends are really gonna roast me, and they're actually being really nice.
Well, what we're doing is like we're going to like the deep place where it kind of like
stems from.
we're not trying to say like, oh, you're a whore or something.
That's what
like
I was
that,
expecting.
which is also true.
but
What I'm saying is like we're going for like the deep,
yeah,
you know.
you're like,
answer.
what's really gonna hit the most? Okay,
Yeah.
fuck, marry, kill, Zach, Chance, and Sky.
Fuck, marry, kill, Zach, Chance, and Sky. I'd kill Sky. So we'll just move on. Marry Zach because of that fucking and then I'll kiss Chance all
No,
day long,
and then
every
you'll
day.
fuck Chance. Fuck, marry, kill.
So I'll kill Sky, marry Zach, fuck Chance.
Okay.
I'll fuck Chance.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this one too because I wrote this and I've been waiting to. Well, maybe I shouldn't have admitted to that. I've been waiting to answer it. I would marry Chance. I would fuck Zach, and I would kill Sky. Sorry,
Believable. Valid.
I just feel like I know what the fuck is like. You know what I mean? Okay, I want to ask you if this was a reality TV show, who would be the villain and why?
Well, that's kind of hard because there's quite a few people that I just met here for the very first time.
Okay, out of
So-
the people that you know, who do you think?
Okay, the villain.
Who would
Okay.
Who would get the bad cut? Honestly, maybe you.
I wasn't even gonna say. I was gonna say Sky.
Girl.
No, it's not. I'm kidding. No, that's not true. Me. It's true. Yeah, that's not.
I said Chance because he's like the gay. He's like the gay. So I feel like he would just come in here and I feel like he would just be so. But here's the thing: he would be so honest that I think the narrative could be flipped.
Okay.
But I see what you mean after like living the experience.
Well, so that's why, like, when someone asks me about a villain,
The villain.
I'm thinking like.
Someone that doesn't recognize the behavior they're portraying. Okay, we gotta go.
I just
We
feel-
gotta go.
Bye.
This is my best friend's man.
Dude, can you believe it?
No, I literally can't.
I'm like, I
Okay, so if this was a reality show, who here would be the villain and why?
I'll take myself as the villain. I don't necessarily want to be, but if I could spare everybody else from having to be the villain, I'll take it.
Why do you think you would be the villain?
You know, the reason why I'd be the villain is because regardless of the way that I generally feel about most people and the way I always want to do good things, I think that there's something always about me personally that is a little bit trying to figure out what is
like it comes off in a different way
how do I benefit from doing a good thing? Does that make sense? So I can make sure that you benefit and everybody else benefits, but also I benefit too.
Let me tell you something. Sky thinks that he would be the villain because he wants to benefit from the conversation, is what I'm hearing. No?
Yeah.
Okay, this is honestly good for you for being so fucking honest. I did not expect that. That's hilarious. Okay, what's my biggest red flag? You don't have to hold back.
When I first met you, I think it was like a Halloween kind of thing. I noticed that you kind of gave me shit.
Well, I had to.
You had to fuck with me because you had to test me to see if I was legit or not.
Exactly.
I think your biggest red flag is somebody that's not doing anything good for the people around you or yourself.
Okay, is that even a red flag?
No, that's it. That's just nature, right?
No, I honestly love that everyone is being so modest because I'm over here like, where is the roast at?
Yeah, but also,
girl, she's alive.
Also, I think that you do have a good radar for bullshit.
I do.
Sometimes I do, for whatever reason, I do kind of feel like does Tatum respect like our relationship because she is your best friend. I don't know what your input is about our relationship, but I do value it, even though I don't know what it is, because I want to have your condolences for us, you know?
Here's where I'm at with it. I want my girlfriend to be happy.
Yeah.
If she's happy, there's no problem with me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. I love that he just said that.
I thought you were about to...
The power. Okay.
I thought you were about to say, you've been fucking up, sir, and here's a list of things you
I'm like, correct. Give that to me. Yeah, actually, you know what, Sky? You should not know where I stand. And that is totally the best place for you. Ogre?
Girl. All right, let's see. What's going on? No, fucking boring. Fuck, marry, kill. Zach, Chance, and Sky. First of all, why the fuck am I on this card as a fuck, marry, or kill? If any of you bitches killed me, girl, listen here. All right, I'm gonna answer for real. But I'm not going to count myself. Who can I replace instead of... Okay, wait. Hang on. Who's out there? Zach, Blake, Sky. Fuck, marry, kill. I'd probably fuck Blake. I'd probably marry... I would marry Zach. I really would. And I would fucking kill Sky. No offense, but I would fucking kill you, girl. Period. Why am I on this card? This is ridiculous. I'm going on strike, for real. Okay, next one. Who's getting the most fucked up and why? Well, you know what? It's probably me, girl. I'm pretty fucking turned. Are we out of cards? Oh my god, I've already run out of cards, you guys. Anyways, this is just going to be a random testimony from Chance. Me. I am figgity fucked up. I'm having such a good time. Best party ever. Tatum, I fucking live, laugh, love you, girl. Live, laugh, love.
It's like, how many can I share? We'll go back some years, you know, not to show our age or anything, but so I go back to when we were like maybe like 15, 14 years old, and our good friend at the time had convinced his mom to take us all to a rave. So she picked us up, we went to this rave, and this rave was packed. So packed, like you could barely move. And I remember because me and Tatum we were sober at this rave, and our friend ended up leaving us because they were tripping out on whatever they had taken, and they left us at this rave. So we ended up convincing a complete stranger to take us home to her house. But in order to take us home, he was like, okay, well, let me go back to my house. I got to take my dad to the airport. It's not going to be too late. And then I'll take you home after that. So we drive for like probably a good 40 minutes from where we were at. Me and her are like sitting in this car, like, where the fuck are we going? Like, we thought we were going to be murdered at this point. So we get there, get to this dude's house. It's like far and globe. And then he ends up like taking us home at like 7 o'clock in the morning. We end up like parting ways and getting home safe. But it was just like wild. Like, we trusted this complete stranger to take us home. And we were like 14, 15 years old.
Tatum's not that fucked up, but she needs to get more fucked up. Anyways, next question. How did you and Tatum meet? I met her on the boat with Blake and Zach. I had a jet ski. They had a boat. That's about it. Worst dating experience and why? Do you remember hotornot.com? This interview's over.
Are you still talking? Girl, stop talking.